Ew. I have to personalize my ads. My ads! Alright. So, I first have to cancel Fortnite for a little bit. Because I was cheating my way up to a few levels. Because they found an XP glitch. And I thought, I want to use that as much as possible while I still can. Because the new season starts on the 1st of November. And who has time to get to level 200 in their own time? I don't have kids to do that for me. So, you know, glitching it is. And there's a Daft Punk game mode, and if you go to the Lego version of the Daft Punk game mode and you go back out and back in and back out, you get 40,000 experience every time you get out, get in, get out, get in, get out, or every time you get out after getting in. You know? But hey, hi, we're back. I've closed down Fortnite. I'm done with it. I had to update my OBS at the same time, which was a bit of a hassle, but fortunately OBS is always very quick. We are still playing Control. I'm loving it. All these DLCs are so long. They're so much more than I expected them to be, but they're so good. Love them. And we're playing the Alan Wake DLC. And trust me when I say the Alan Wake DLC for Control makes the Alan Wake game, if you haven't if you haven't listened or read to all the book pages, makes it so good. You get so much more about the Alan Wake story. I haven't played Alan Wake 2 yet, but I'm guessing there's going to be a lot to learn from, to get back into. So yeah. But Control really changes how you look at Alan Wake. It really does. Because what Control really does so well is that they are a quantifiable agency, quantifying, protecting, containing, securing even all the anomalies that are in the world. So altered world events and objects of power, that's what they all do, and it's amazing. And yeah, Control really gives a different level of perspective to the Bright Falls event. So the fact that Alan Wake got tricked, or got admitted to someone's research agency, to Dr. Eric Hartman's hospital, to help him with his creativity. And in the meantime, you find out that there's 3 other creatives that are being used for their creative power, only to let something back into the world, a darkness into the world. And the Federal Bureau of Control then has to deal with the aftermath. And in this Alan Wake DLC, you really see how they do that. And that's really good. So I want to touch upon that after we encounter it. We've played through, I think, half of the DLC. I don't know. I haven't looked up anything because I don't want to be spoiled. But we've played through most of the main game already. We've played the Foundation DLC, so we find out a little bit more about the inverted pyramid. So the pyramids that the board, basically. We found out that the board had a part of it that was disconnected, but still enjoys contacting the current director, Jesse, our main character. And now we are in the Alan Wake DLC, and we find out there's a whole section of the Bureau investigation sector, that's just fucked off somewhere in the meantime. It was just decided, I don't want to be here anymore. No, there was some kind of event, they locked it down. And the Firebreak, which is the big area with the bridges in between, which has some of them broken, has been locked down, so that whatever is inside the investigation sector cannot get out. And what is inside is Eric Hartman, but shaded. He's been darkened, so there's shadow around him. So Alan Wake's mechanics of using light to expel enemies applies to the enemies in Alan Wake in Control as well. And that's what we're doing right now. Yesterday we had a big boss fight for one of the sectors. It is basically divided in 2 or 3 sectors. Not sure how much. There's a main area, there's a side area to the left that we did, there's a side area to the right that we're going to do now. And there's a lot of side missions, but maybe I'll do those off screen. Or maybe I will, because I get distracted very easily, because, you know, ADHD brain. But anyway, enough talking. Let's get into it and get immersed, shall we? Alright, sound says that everything is right. I should... okay. Maybe we'll do an alert first. That might be fine. It's in Foundation, so, you know. We have to kill people with Pierce anyway. But first we go to twitch.tv Grijsboek, because we have to change the game that we're playing from Expedition 33 to Control. Thank you very much. It has 99 viewers at the moment, and none of them are arriving at me. To me. So, yeah. I'm leaving my front light a little bit off. I wanna have a little bit of the spooky. And I'm also only listening half because I still have some food coming. So, you know, that's where we're at. That's the kind of that's the level of professionalism you've come to expect from me. And I'm to please. We need to fast travel to Foundation if we want to do his targets. Go to the Cave Bleed. Fast travel. The Cave Bleed. My cats are killing each other. That's nice. They have been a bit weird. I don't know why, but I don't like it. The Crossroads. That seems to be the easiest way to get there. Then we have to switch to Pierce, and we have to headshot 10 people. Just 10. We can do it! Surge. We did 50 surges, I think. But just in case, let's just go to Pierce here. Do we have better? It's damage plus 51 and damage while aiming is 37. Do we have a better one for that? Energy gained from headshots. Nice, I guess. Damage while aiming 34. We were at 37, so we have nothing better. Yes. Okay. Headshot time. Woohoo. Also, I managed to fix my chair, so I'm high again. Not high on drugs, just high behind my desk. The bleed. Eliminate key his targets. Where? That's kind of neat. That would have been a headshot. Damn. That is a headshot. Very nice. That wasn't a headshot. Ooh. Mine now. Excuse me, you're still attacking me, but you're mine. You rascal. health. Just a little bit. Some health would be nice. And you... Nice. Thank you. I failed. I failed the mission, huh? I failed. But we have one headshot. Haha. Well, we came here for nothing. Love that it's basically just a very, very long gun. Is it upgraded to the max? I forgot to check that. Yeah, it is. Mods. I need confiscated motives. No, I don't, actually. Launch efficiency. That's good. Not sure if that's better than the one we already had. Launch energy cost minus 24. We have twice of those equipped. Nice. I think. So we also have a health. Plus 36. Thank you so much. You know, give us a follow, give us a like. That's all I want. Follow me on YouTube. Give us a like there, give us a follow there. And I'll see if I can reciprocate. And also, there's not really squatting up in this game.
It's an honor, Director.
Thank you so much, Ranger. Ranger. It's a shame. I would have loved if this game had so many Rangers that you would just walk past them and say, it's an honor, Director. Yeah, Director. And you could go, Ranger, 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 Ranger. But, you know, it doesn't. And that is a little bit sad, I have to say. We were supposed to go over there, so we go... Where? Active investigations. Yes, yes, yes. But, like I said, thank you so much for the follow. And, yeah. Alright.
It's nice to have someone to talk to, you know? Ever since I got put in charge of the Panopticon, people treat me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items.
You've said that.
People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to brag, but it does take a very empathetic mind to connect with the items.
Does
Still,
it?
Does
I
it?
don't know why
Brag.
people are making it so personal.
Right.
I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials every day, and no one thinks they're weird. Well, maybe that's not true. Darling is famous for being a bit out there, but when he's weird, it's charming. Altered items really aren't that frightening once you get to know them. If you figure out
that's
what
fair.
they like or don't like, you know, what sets them off, then there's nothing to worry about. I guess at the end of the day, we're still just wild animals scared of our own shadows. We're supposed to be on the same team, but sometimes it feels like it's every department for themselves, like it's a race and we're all trying to be number one. If it is a race, though, I'd say Darling is a mile ahead of everyone else. He was
Yeah, I get
Trench's
that.
golden boy for years, but that relationship has gotten pretty tense, or so I've heard through the grapevine. Not
Is that where you're
I spread
cozying up?
rumors, just, you know, people talk. Not me, though. I keep my nose to the grind. Too much work to do to focus on those kinds of things. I need to stay focused so I can get my work done and get home to feed Alfred.
He's
Of
just
course,
gonna talk forever,
can't always
isn't
make
he?
it home for mealtime, so I have my neighbor check in on Alfred at 7 o'clock if I'm not back yet. She's very nice. Her name is Maria She's older. She came to New York in the 50s to attend school and has been here ever since. She has a couple of kids. I met them at Thanksgiving. Big family. Very nice people. Anyway, she has a key to my apartment and she gives Alfred his dinner if I'm not home. I'm gonna have to buy her a nice fruit arrangement as a thank you after this. I'm missing a lot of Alfred's meal times. She's probably gonna have to go to the store for more wet food. I'll have to remember to pay her back. Hold on, let me make a note. Pay back Maria for
He is gonna talk forever.
Alfred's
Good lord.
food. Okay. Oh, one more thing. And buy her a fruit arrangement. All right, done. Are you a cat person? I don't think I ever asked. You seem like one, though. You'd
I'm a
like
cat person.
Alfred. He's very proper. Really carries himself well, you know? I named him after my favorite poet. Felt like a good fit. I got Alfred just before Sylvia died when I was at the... You know, I don't really remember where I got Alfred from. But, boy, those two did not get along. Oh, no. Sylvia thought she owned the place. Didn't like me getting in her way, scratched me more than once when I was just trying to move her food bowl. That cat was a real asshole.
Wow.
I'm realizing now that
That's
language was
kinda
not
harsh.
entirely, professional. You see, Sylvia didn't tolerate most people, or animals, or anything. And that's what I meant when I said asshole. I would never use that word about a person. It was just,
Just me. You talked about a
know,
cat. Cat's a person.
Hey, there's a light flashing on the console here. I gotta, check this out. I'll get back to you later.
Real smooth, Langston.
Okay. That's one way to get the heck out of Dodge. Alright. Can we go in here yet? I don't think so. Because the Bright Falls AWE is locked to us. So now we go to Framauro. Whatever the dickery-do that is. Framauro. Nope.
Yeah, I was in the investigation
Oh,
sector when
God.
we evacuated. Well, not there. I was in executive because they have the best snack machines. You may think they're all the same because of that plain white packaging, but there's a difference. You know those thick ruffled potato chips? They're my favorite. All the machines outside executive carry those flimsy little thin chips. They have no texture. I may as well eat cardboard.
He's
Anyway, I
really
get back to the
tackling
elevator
important
and they told me
issues,
that
huh?
the evacuated. They wouldn't even let me go back in for my stuff. Can you believe that? I worked at that desk for years. I had photos on it. My favorite stapler, one of those good ones that could staple a 50-page report, no problem. A little cash, and some, personal recordings. But, yeah, they locked the whole area down tight, no one in or out, and then they march us all back to executive to interview everyone. I wasn't even there when it happened, and they were asking me if I noticed any...
Let's listen to that later. Oh, hi. Excuse me. Why did you not die? Why did you not die properly? Sir? You had 3 surge pellets on you. They exploded. They did an explode, sir. Alright, we can get past them. Oh, I might have been doing that myself. That was my own fault. The range on that is insane. Bonk. Let's try that again. Now, are we going to find some of those personal recordings Langston was talking about? Oh, fun. I'm going to have to get a light for that. Let me just, better. Not part of the light removal mission, apparently. Is there more? More darkness, more shade, more gloopy shadows. Oh, that's cool. That's Trench, and I think the previous director then? That still works. Just stay there in case I need you. Nice. A little bit dark in here. Why is it so dark in here? Does it need to be this dark in here? Or can I remove something and it be less dark? Oh! Nice. Alright, so if we can now just find... like an energy block or something? That'd be good. Right? Or is that somewhere in here? Of course that's in there. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Where did I go? Let my lucky go! First, we open, then we read. Schirmmarket cabinets, AI40-PE. Containment procedure, a distance of 10 feet between the items suppresses their effect. Effect only triggers on physical contact. Description, altered effect. Oh, 1 second, I'll be right back. Righty, right. Where were we? What do? These shooms. Item are a pair of arcade game cabinets, originally designed for the game Shoom AI40-A and Shoom 2, Colger's Revenge AI40-B. The games were manufactured by Bunko Entertainment, now out of business. Despite being a popular arcade game in Japan during the late 80s, early 90s, no other Shoom cabinets have been found by our investigators. When touching one of the items while it stands within 10 feet of its counterpart, the user's mind is transported to a version of their subjective reality that resembles a video game in logic and function. Events from their everyday lives become game-like sequences in which speed and efficacy are paramount. The brain enters a stroke-like state, as proven by EEG studies on users, which only ends after the user finishes their game, at which point they resume normal brain and motor function. I have to say, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool thing. Yeah? Yes, I know I have to turn this on. Oh, it's just the elevator that opens? Okay. Not even the elevator. Oh, okay. Can I dump a light in there? Is that gonna help? Where did my light go, huh? Excuse me. I'd like my light returned, please. No? Okay. Do you want to know what's making all this noise? I'm gonna need a new light, aren't I? Aren't I? New lights, please. Or maybe the other way. Why is this off? Oh, yes. Hold on. Excelente! We bring light into the darkness. That opens the door. Is there anything else that we could be doing here? Probably. We can come back for it because there's a fast travel point. That's a very, that's a container. A small one. Protruding. There's a light here. Why doesn't it like it? Oh! Yeah, alright. Fucking knew it was an issue. Oh, it's not. Lightsies. Fight what thing, by the way? That thing? Hmm? You're a creepy bitch, you know that? You probably think you're saying stuff, but you really aren't. Yeah, you like that? No? Oh. Don't think you liked it. There's a place of power. Over here, up there. Anywhere. Squared. Again, I did that myself. I've none to blame but myself. Quite a ruinous area, I must admit. Excuse me. How dare you survive my onslaught? The nerve of you, sir! Alright, I look ridiculous when I do that, but sure. That's fine. Is this Langston's recording? No.
Jesus Christ, does anyone have any idea what this thing is saying?
Hockley, dirt arrange you.
Why are you here? What the hell do you want? Why'd you stow away on that ship?
School bearing, boy. Eyes many cauterizing loose through and about. Wind and Windy Mitchell.
Did he just say Mitchell? Was there a Mitchell at NASA?
Tubes.
You know what? Never mind. I can't do this anymore. Just send this thing to the guys at research. Let them cut it up or whatever they do. You hear that? They're gonna cut you off with a pain in the ass.
Spider
Spider time.
time! Hi, friends! How about I do a little run from you, friends? God, where the frick is the sphere? Alright, so you're not strong enough to survive a forklift, huh? Damn! There's a lot of you! There's a lot of you! There was too many of them. There were too many of them. Ah, nuts. Do I have to start again?
gonna try this one more time, and then we're done playing. Understand?
Sphere? My God. Where did all the health points go? Oh, there they are. Nice. I'd like more health points, please. Ow. Don't you dare. Can you leave me the frick alone, good man? Fuck off, dude. No. No. Again. No. All right. Serious mode.
We're gonna try this one more time.
Nice. There we go. Ah, there's two of yous. There was two of yous. I'd rather not die right now, thank you very much. Right then, how high up are you? Seriously, how high up? How high up are you? Go on then. Pretty far away, I'd say. Oh, are you up there somehow? No, you're not. Something blocking it again? No. So did we arrive at our final destination? No. So what are we doing? Oh, but the lights are on, so the door should be open. Yes! There we go. Right, since we're not in Foundation, I might as well switch away from Pierce and go back to Grip. I love me a good grip, don't you? I know. Anything else here? Another lightsies? No. Nobody else who wants a thrashing? A right proper thrashing, eh? Hi, director. Oh, hi. More recordings. Ah!
I'm just going to freestyle a bit. My mother always said, never talk to strangers.
Looks like whatever force had a hold on Hartman isn't mixing well with his corruption.
Always.
Blake did call him the third thing.
But isn't a stranger just someone you don't know? What's
Profound,
the only
Langston.
thing stopping a stranger from being a friend? Is that word. Stranger. Strange.
Stranger.
Strange like the noises you hear.
You know what they say. That what doesn't kill you only makes you stranger.
Strange like a rubber duck. Follows you around. Makes you drop your cup every time that it quacks. Because the noise scares you. Then you
Oh, we have someone in our work like that.
the coffee while the duck stares at you and continues to quack, 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 quack.
Quack. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting, Mr. Langston.
A chain letter. I remember these. Mom used to say they were evil. Better do what it says. You know, just in case. There must be a photocopier around here.
Examination of paranatural entities. Dr. Emil Hartman. Shaded. Dr. Hartman is the first Type 2 shaded individual to be examined alive by the Bureau, has proven a valuable asset for our understanding of A-010, aka the Shadow. Like all shaded individuals, the specimen is constantly shielded by or produces a field of darkness that makes visual observation difficult. This field also protects the specimen from harm. During testing, non-lethal ballistics proved ineffective against it. The specimen uses words and phrases that seem to originate from its previous life as a therapist. Some phrases have even been identified as quotes from Dr. Hartman's book, The Creator's Dilemma. This seems to indicate the host's personality remains alive to some degree. For research purposes, Shaded Hartman was relocated to the Cauldron Lake Lodge replica, built for the Bright Falls AWE investigation. Researchers hope a similar setting may trigger new behavior. This experiment has yielded no results thus far. Refer to file 5-22-1019 for the full report. I'm just trying out voices now. I'm not even being consistent.
Director Faden here. Dispatch a ranger to this location.
Yeah!
Nice to see a director out in the field.
Nice to see a ranger out in the field. Oh dear, more script. The director steps closer to the horrible entity. It reaches out with a steady hand. Director, you are mine now, creature. I will return you to my facility and control your power. Scientist, sir, we don't know. The entity instead rushes forward and engulfs the director. He screams in pain as the scientist looks on and does nothing, like the coward that he is. Entity, subtitled. I am not the one being examined. I am not the one locked inside a prison. Gradually, the director emerges from the entity. His once sparkling eyes are now empty and dull. The scientist rushes to him. Scientist. Sir, we have to escape. Director. We cannot. They are in control now. I got what I wanted. Damn. Kind of accurate depiction of his takeover of the Bureau. Wouldn't you agree, Ranger? I did a diddle. It is time for a riddle. Come on, Ranger. Prove your worth, damn it. Is the Ranger dead now? No, he's still alive. He's still fighting. Can you start shooting? What are you doing?
Holy fuck!
I swear, Ranger, if I die because of you... Where did he go this time? Dude, you're supposed to shoot a couple of them for me because that's what the achievement says. Wow. Yeah. See, now I'm dying. And it's your fault, Ranger. Your fault. Guess if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. Oh, you're still here? You're not exactly doing stuff, you frickin' coward.
Engaging!
Engaging. Fires one shot. Done. God, he's effective. I wonder how they managed to invade the Bureau. Like your friend back? I can give him to you again. Oh, that's a grenade. Shoot to kill when? Shoot to kill how? Okay. Mister, you're fired. Now, definitely. Good God. You suck, Ranger. Profoundly, you suck. Seized reload efficiency. I don't need all of that. Well, I could get rid of some personal mods, I guess. Energy plus 12% energy recovery speed is pretty good. Health is pretty good. Launch speed on launch kills. Weapon reload, incoming damage. Evade constant critical health. We have that. We don't need that. Don't need that. Energy cost minus 24, minus 22. Keep the highest one, even though we're not going to use it. These are the same. Alrighty then. Assetto. Oh, hold on. I could have just been doing that the whole time. I swear I didn't do that on purpose, but you know. In-depth investigations. That's about finding the collectibles, isn't it? Wait, hold on. This is the way I'm supposed to go. I don't want to do that yet. I need to find a copy machine. Don't I? In the operations center. Well, that's silly. They're silly. They're being silly. Mold! Fun stuff!
There. No AC, no mold spore circulation. But it might get a bit stuffy in here.
Oh, we destroyed the entire AC? Why'd you do that? Phaeton! People need the AC. It's just gonna get stuffy. It's gonna get awful. Good lord. My God! My God! I haven't watched all of JoJo's Adventure, but I have at least watched until that part. Alright, so if my predictions are correct, we take the elevator up there and we find a new control point. We will fast travel back to the operations center. We will find a copier. We will shoot. See, I was right. Control point. It's not like these two. I beg your pardon. Is that the Moonlander? The Moonlander. The Moonlander. You know, because why not? Chain letter first. Operations center. It's operations corridor. Why the frick not, huh? Come on. Oh, did we miss that one?
My understanding of the darkness is fragmented,
no.
incomplete. This abyss, it very much does not wish to be understood. If light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness would equate to ignorance.
Come on, there's got to be a photocopier here somewhere, doesn't there? Here, maybe? Photocopier in the toilet. Nope, but there is a collectible in this. Ha ha! Ha 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 ha. Oh, this is where we got the missions from? Okay. Want to be on screen? No? Well, you're a showboat, so maybe you might be.
The question is whether their uncanny abilities
Photocopier. Usually, you would put those near the stairs so that everybody can have easy access to them. Photocopier, please. We're leaving now. That's not what we're supposed to be doing. Copier! See, that makes sense.
This certainly feels familiar.
Now I have to go to 3 different locations. I mean, it's fine. There's like fast travel points to all of them. I'm just walking this one, but theoretically, I don't have to. I can't. You can be on camera. No? Alright, bye. Doesn't know what he wants. Thank you. Chicken. If we have to mail it, where would we put it? Oh, of course.
It's 1 cent.
Then we go to the nearest place. Oh, that's here somewhere. Alright, then we go to the utility corridor. Can I get there from there? Maybe. Let's find out. Let's find out before we become the weakest link. Chili mayo is pretty good grub. Damn. Oh, damn. There's peppers in the chicken. And one of them got down the wrong hole. Nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Red light! Nice, nice. All right. That was good. Wasn't it? I think that was good. Good progress on our achievements too. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, but we have to go over here. So we're now here, then we can go over here and hopefully, oh dear, if we can find our way, find a pneumatic tube system to mail our letter. I'd love to mail our letter. I hope we can mail our letter. There we are. Mailing letters.
2 down, 1 to go.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Ah, and another collectible that we missed in our last run. Fantastic, isn't it? Yes. And one day I shall come back. Yes. Oh, hello. Oh, there we cleaned you up. So sorry, old chap. Didn't mean to mistake you for a job not done yet. Double delight. Oh, but there is mold here. So... very nice. Oh dear. Did we solve this? Was this a resolved situation already? I am assuming it was, but... the mold would beg to differ. Yes? Well... we already heard this one.
Reminder, the law of 3 also applies to all facets of the universe.
The law of 3. Did we go here already? Yes, we did. But we end up at a fast travel point, so no matter. Hiya! Alright, observation deck time. Oh, no, hold on. We can accept the new mission. Launch efficacy. What? Come on. Kill enemies in the maintenance sector. See, that's an easy one. Alright, fast travel. The observation deck. What's close to the observation deck? Lower axis. Or, you know, something that's actually closer. We were just here. Were we not? Oh, hello. How about we shine a little light on that situation? Oh. Apparently that breaks the light. Well, okay. Fun. But we do have to go, like, back. Is that over here? Ah. Send a letter.
And that's 3. That should take care of any bad karma, or whatever. But how did that first letter get in here? I wonder if I can track it to the source.
Oh no. It's gonna be in the dead letters department, isn't it? Shifted offices. AWE loading bay. Ahoo! Send me another ineffective ranger.
I need a ranger at this location immediately.
Oh yes, please. Send me another ranger who doesn't know what he's doing. Yes. The loading bay vents. No, we have to go back. How did you get down here? You nincompoop. Surely that's one way of doing it. Okay, so we ended up here, and then we go back.
I guess I should just follow the tube.
Oh. Tube.
So you're the one sending out spam mail. That takes care of that. No more superstitious blackmail.
Return to sender. Do, 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 do. No such name known. Return to sender. Ain't no man no. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so that was that, I suppose. Alright, then let's continue to find Hartman in the Fra Mauro Altered World Event area. Area. Right, we did this one. We finished it. Right? Right. This is a very good depiction of mold. Unfortunately, I have some mold in my bathroom, and it's just so fucking tedious to get out of everything. It's insane. Oh no! I am stuck. I am stuck. I suppose elevators have always have some sort of emergency button below the elevator. Just in case you get stuck somehow. Right, the Fra Mauro. What is Fra Mauro? Is it something related to the moon landing? Fra Mauro. Fra Mauro was an Italian cartographer who lived in the Republic of Venice. He created the most detailed and accurate map of the world up until that time, the Fra Mauro map. Or was a monk of the world map. In 1450. Tributes. The crater Fra Mauro and associated Fra Mauro formation of the moon are named after him. The Apollo 13 lunar mission was intended to explore the Fra Mauro formation, but due to the explosion aboard the spacecraft, Apollo 13's crew had to return to Earth without landing on the moon. The formation was instead explored by astronauts Alan Shepard and Edgar Mitchell of the Apollo 14 mission in February 1971. Now what does Hartman want with that, huh? The Fra Mauro Altered World event. Oh no, it's another one of those! No! We have to find the power sources! I'm gonna be honest, I have no fucking clue where they are. Alright, so we know that there are stuffies here. We know we need a light. Oh god, we need a light. Oh god, we don't need you! Leave me alone! Ooh. No! Keep your filthy hands to yourself. Thank you very much. No! Where's all the lights coming from? And can I get a light? Police! Oh, there's a power source. And that was it. That's all she wrote. Mean. That's all I have to say about it. It's just a little bit mean. The AW. How about we fast travel to the Fra Mauro AWE? Saves us a little bit of a walk, you know? Right. It's already dark. Yay. What's in here? There's reading in here. Fra Mauro. Nice. Altered World Event number 7. A paranatural entity arrived on Earth by infiltrating the Apollo 14 lunar mission, and unknown pointed their voyage to the Fra Mauro Highlands of the Moon. Event response. 32 hours after the return of the Apollo 14 command module to Earth, the Bureau was contacted by Mr. Clark, a White House senior official, and instructed to send a small team to the Johnson Space Center in Houston. At the base, the team examined the entity and carried out interviews with NASA's staff. They learned that 4 astronauts had returned to Earth instead of the expected 3. Each human crew member was insistent that the mission left with 4 members, though they couldn't name the 4th when asked. The entity seemingly affected their memory to make its presence feel unremarkable. The entity was transported to the oldest house for further investigation. Note: an altercation between NASA security and the investigation team occurred upon their arrival. Mr. called to clarify the matter, though tensions remained high. Bureau jurisdiction and clearance should be defined more clearly with other federal agencies. Alright. And otherwise, there's nothing more in here that we need or use. No lights. No button. No nothing. It's just a safe space. Oh, we can turn this on. Haha. Dummy. Sucker. Loser. I don't know where you're supposed to go. Don't. Okay. You go to that side. I am almost dead. I will not survive this. Told you. And a bot had the nerve to say that my skills are on fire. Anyway. So now that we know that we can actually press buttons. Get wrecked, asshole! Is there another control point here? No, there's not. But, did it remember that I put a thingy in? Yes, it did! So why did it remember that? No! No! Oh, hold on. There's a mobile lab. I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going now. Oh, hello. What's this? Service ducts? Oh, now we get through the window. Now that we're almost dead. Thank you. So does it then remember that we Why? You bitch. You can yell, but you deserve that. Well, at least it remembers which pieces of the darkness I've already undone. That's better than the last boss fight. Don't like it, but it's better. Ah, hold on. So do I now have to hit him? Or no? What do I do? Oh, more lore. Framaro AWE 7. The Apollo 14 entity, commonly known as Fra, underwent a series of physical examinations upon its admittance into the oldest house. The entity can speak, though its poor grasp of the English language makes any meaningful communication impossible. Interview material can be found at Cork. Its physical form consists solely of the extravehicular mobility unit, spacesuit used by NASA astronauts, the same model worn by the other crew. This could be an authentic EMU, taken from one of the NASA astronauts, though the suit does not bear anywhere's name, or materialized through means conversion or possibly corporealization. The suit itself is slightly damaged, which is likely due to the fact that the command module did not have a force seat for the entity to strap into during re-entry. The EMU is entirely hollow and pieces can be removed, though this seems to agitate the entity. X-rays and spectrograph imaging have shown something-shaped outlines existing within the suit. For safety reasons, the entity will be contained in a secure cell until more information can be gathered. That's pretty dope. But it does not help us with beating Hartman. Ooh, now we can... Now the lights are on, so... Now we can go up here, probably. Oh, we can light the whole shebang, and that's gonna destroy him! Yes, hello! Destroy him! Okay, bye.
There. One last place for him to hide.
Nice. Speak with the... Oh, to the what now? That's just gonna lead us back, isn't it? That's not what I want to do. I want to talk to the voice on the cell in the intercom. Speak with the voice on the cell intercom. So there's a cell here somewhere? Mobile lab. Holding cell.
Hello? Yes, me? Who are you? C to C.
Hello?
Hello. Great about us today. Long roads and no hardly. You are Bygone?
Sure. Why are you locked up in here?
Casual turning. Back and front. And Gerbil took the top head. Not being pressed for that. Lady going and loosing back for I?
Sorry, I think I'm misunderstanding you. What do you want?
The head? The head for tails? For reading news, jars, words, and tumble. The reading head.
Okay, take it easy. I'll take a look.
So maybe it wants something to read. Or a jar. Let's just see what we can find.
This is pretty cool, though. Can you imagine? They went to the moon in this. Alright, this is like a game visualization of it. But the scale is correct. This thing is hardly bigger than anyone's living room. It's so tiny. There's 3 people that were in there. And they went to the moon with it and came back. God. And what have we done since then? We've sent probes to Mars, but what have we done? What have humans themselves done? Internet. Yay. We've survived longer so that less of us die. Which is fine, but it's not really... It hasn't accelerated our science. Excuse me, how do I get there? Like that. All right. Another weapon mod. Projectile choke. I know it's a shotgun thing, but in my head it's just like a Borderlands weapon that every time a bullet gets fired, just like, choke me. Right, the thing they want is probably going to be in the mobile labs, isn't it?
This could be what it wants. Let's give it a shot.
Let's see. Toilet paper.
No, jars. A head. Scotch and peppers? Head.
Okay, that wasn't right. Let's try something else. Make it like this.
An assortment of cheeses.
Head. A-S-B-E. Head.
Nope. Let's
Ball?
keep trying.
So he wants the ball. Is it because it looks like a head?
This will do the trick.
Rusa, you ping pong. A head.
Guess that wasn't it either. Huh.
Rusa, you ping pong. Right, nothing else in here. It's gotta be something else in Mobile Lab 1, right?
This might do it. Maybe.
Lady, you are school and dirt for losing.
Keep that up, and I won't help you anymore.
So that wasn't it either. Okay. Fine. We'll look for more stuff that we can maybe give you. What's behind here? There's gotta be something behind here. There's nothing behind here. Oh man. Another item that we can pick up.
Let's see if this will do it.
Booze?
I'm ready to be done with this.
We've given him everything then. Why was there booze anyway?
Hurry, clocks, lady. The head. 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 No snacks. Head is top of all up and down. At the top. The top head.
Wait, does this thing actually mean head? Head is in a body's head? Where the hell am I gonna find that? And how did it lose it?
All very good questions. Where is the sector head office? There it is. How do I get there? Obviously, I've been there already, but let's just at least do this route. Oh. Shadow. More shadow. Does that mean that there's also light somewhere? Okay. Maybe we take a light from somewhere else and then get in there. Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't like it if you wouldn't throw me any more screwballs. Okay, so we go back to the Fra Mauro AWE. It's over there. We find ourselves a little light. We bring it with us. Is there a little light here somewhere that we can bring with us? Please. I would love there to be a little light, thank you. No. A little lighty, Lou. Please, yes, maybe. Or of course I could check if the other light that I threw up there is still there. Fat chance, but you know. One can hope. How did I walk past that 5 times already? Man. I could see if I can lift it up from down there. Light! And there's a there's a third one. I'll walk past that like 15 times. Nice. And then there's eliminate the darkness from Eagle Limited. Okay. Oop. Nice. Eagle Limited AW. Somewhere here, there's shadow. There'll be shadow here somewhere. Also enemies. Fun. Nice. Goodbye. Now show me your friend Shadow. Or Shade. They are going to be frightfully noisy. The other ones certainly were. Oh, hello! More collectibles. Thank you so much. So it means something in here is noisy. Is it behind you? Is there a way to get behind you? That's one. Found one. Now we just need to get a light so I can actually do something with it. Oh, there we are, inside the office. It's gonna be under the elevator. Nice. Go on, son. I've got a job for you. How do I do this? Is there shadow below here? I really thought there was going to be one here, but, you know, guess not. Come on, there's bound to be one here somewhere, isn't there? No? And here I thought I'd cracked the code. But no, apparently I didn't. Yeah, that's only 1 out of 3. Where could the other 2 be? Let's just assume there's one in here. Oh no. Oh no. Please don't follow me. There is a recording though. A recording we need to listen to.
Agent Guthrie, interrogation 4C, containing subsequent state alteration.
Look, I have no clue what you're talking about.
So you deny being a part of a radical group that to affect inanimate objects in a manner that would yield
Yeah. But hey, don't worry about these results. They sound really unusual.
I'm sure you recognize that the measures this group of yours takes to achieve their goals can be considered acts of terrorism.
Goals? Measures? You're being very vague. Did you know you're being very vague?
All right, 62 dead. Passengers and crew, innocent people. Still sound vague to you?
You might as well stop wasting both our time. I won't say anything that you can't say.
Tell you what I can do. I can throw your sorry ass in one of our cozy containment cells. You can rot there until you're ready to talk. Or you could just see what's spoken control. All about how you're going around creating altered items. How's that sound? Did you really think we wouldn't catch on to it? We always do. Always. So you might as well come clean.
I think I'll just talk to my lawyer instead.
That's not how it works around here, buddy. I'll tell you what. Why don't I leave you here to think it over? See you in a couple of days.
Wait!
Nice. It is sad that these are all, you know... This is all personnel. Can I say, though, that they're more effective than my rangers? Than my active personnel? It's cool that they're giving us a whole faction that the FBC has been fighting against. Two more shadow thingies. Don't you? But fair. Fair are the two shadow thingies. Fair. I mean, it should be making noise if I get close to it, right? Oh yeah, we're definitely getting close to one. The way, yes. And there's the other one. Okay, that was easy. Just go up top.
Done. That should make him happy.
You're welcome.
Ati, I did it. Where's my praise? Well, do I need praise for what is essentially just my job? Okay. Let's go to the head office. Astral constructs. Do we still... Ah, I still need two shaded thingies. How do I get to the sector head office? Oh, like that. Can I get there? Let's see. Beep beep. Yeah, I don't think I'm making it up there. If I'm being quite honest. Oh. Oh my. Yeah, I'm not making it up there. How do they want me to make it up there? Ain't no way. How do I get up there? I was there once. Isn't there a fast travel point there? There should be. It's probably not called that. It's probably not. Yeah, it's probably called something else. I should just check the map a little bit better. Come on, we can do it. Fast travel to... Yeah, see? Sealed fire break. Duh. Should probably equip a different weapon, because both of these are very close quarters. Grip. Shit, there's no way to augment my damage or health. Oh, you get to... Official findings reports regarding Dr. Rhea Underhill. Dr. Rhea Underhill is a professor at the University of Woodrow in the United Kingdom, where she teaches biology with a focus on botany. Dr. Underhill once worked with the Bureau as a parabotanist stationed in the research sector of the oldest house. She served with no incidents or demerits and is praised by those who formerly worked with her, including Dr. Darling. Dr. Underhill has no known connections to paracriminal organizations or any record of breaching her NDAs since leaving the Bureau. Her civilian behavior has been ideal, with the exception of an ongoing personal relationship with Dr. Darling that appears to have begun during their time as co-workers in the research sector and revisited intermittently ever since. Depending on the duration of her work in the oldest house, it may be required to have both parties sign a relationship clearance form. This investigation has found no compelling reason to deny Dr. Darling's request to offer Dr. Underhill an interim position with the aim of finding a solution to the mold threshold issue. Refer to file 7-08-5286 for a full report. They were banging? They were banging? Sure didn't look like it. Official findings report regarding internal confidential authorization from Mr. Kirkland. Internal investigation was launched into the effectiveness of Director Zachariah Trench. A recent change in behavior witnessed in Director Trench, including aggressive when with other staff, has been observed. However, this investigation is aimed at interpreting this issue rather than proving it. Notable tension between Director Trench and Dr. Darling has been witnessed by numerous Bureau staff, although both declined to meet for an interview on the matter. Witness accounts suggest their arguments center around the Dimensional Research Wing and the artifacts kept inside. Artifacts, maybe? However, no evidence exists to confirm Director Trench's opinion as anything more than interpersonal agreements. Objections? This investigation concluded that Director Trench's behavior is not indicative of any problems and that his fitness to lead is not in question. Ooh. William, you fucked up, my man. You fucked up. Oh, look, there's the head. Federal Bureau of Control. Kirkland, I'm growing tired of your blatant attempts to lay your incompetence at my doorstep. I know you want this to be true, but you're ahead of investigations. This failure is your responsibility. What did you think would happen, holding a dangerous specimen in investigations? The containment sector exists for a reason. They're better trained and better equipped for this type of work. In fact, they've admirably taken on certain AWE monitoring responsibilities that your staff are no longer capable of. This happens more and more now. And don't think your petty internal investigations have gone past my notice. You're a worm. Everything I've done has been for the benefit of the Bureau. The Prime Candidate program only failed because of Darling. You're both failures, plotting against me. You're traitors, but the truth will emerge out of you. You are choosing to become my enemy, Kirkland. You don't want to be. Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Hoo-wee!
A helmet.
That is a head.
A head. Is that what the prisoner meant?
No.
I guess there's only one way to find out.
I mean, that is why the objective marker was on the object. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? I want to see if there's more internal documentation that I can find. Oh, this is where we started. Right. Right. Fire break. Fast traveling back to... Why is that one at the top now? Who knows? Is this where I want to be? I don't think this is where I want to be. This is not where I want to be. I want to be at the entrance. And the entrance is... there. Duh. Right. There we are. You want a head? I'll give you a head.
Ahead! River Chicken Station! Oh, far tastier. Press any button?
So the helmet is what you're after, huh?
Tubes! Snug and grape. Pure grapes. Hail a lady.
You're welcome, I guess. Did Kirkland lock you up in here?
Chief Trouble? Yes. Teddy's long around. But holdout's unhappiest. Can gather for goldfishes. No wrinkle.
Okay. Well, sounds like you're doing fine in there now. Just make sure you don't go anywhere.
Jelly.
At least we helped this guy, I think.
Yeah.
Best we leave it locked up, though. We have no idea what it is, and we don't need any more problems out here.
Yeah, he might become some kind of impossible astronaut. Return to active investigations. And so we will. I'll be wrapping up. I mean, it's going to be horrible, isn't it? Where does it want us to go? Up the piece, maybe? There's more collectibles. Did I miss this?
Okay, this room is really intimidating and all, but I know my rights. It's not a crime to try and get a book signed.
Making unauthorized contact with a dangerous paranatural entity is indeed a Bureau offense, Mr. Langston, and can be prosecuted as such.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that. Listen, this is being blown way out of proportion. All that happened is I heard Dr. Hartman had been brought in, and since I'm a huge Alan Wake fan, I thought it'd be cool to get a copy of The Creator's Dilemma signed. That's a book that Hartman wrote about.
We know what it is.
Okay, good. So yeah, I was just looking to fill out my Wake collection. I certainly didn't know Hartman had turned into some kind of shadow zombie.
That's a completely inaccurate description.
Whatever, listen, I'm just a desk jockey. I sort papers, do data entry, that kind of stuff. Don't come down on me like this. I made one mistake. I mean, I see people break the rules all the time and no one is pulling them into dark rooms to yell at them. Yesterday, Dave Gleason and his crew were talking to that empty spacesuit and laughing their heads off.
We're letting you off with a warning, Mr. Langston. But this is going on your record, so one more screw up and our next chat won't be so friendly.
Great. That is just great to hear, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, is there any chance I could get my copy of The Creator's Dilemma back?
Get out.
Mean. Can I actually get that copy of The Creator's Dilemma? Ow. Where do I need to go? Is it in here, maybe? Correctable. Gosh. Is there a collectible here? No? Damn it. Damn it. There's the games though. Remember that the games are here because I do need to play one until completion at a certain point. Another collectible that we missed.
Brian Hennerman, 21 years old, resident of Southern Texas.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I really don't understand why I'm here.
You know what you did, Mr. Hennerman.
I do?
Tell me about Delivery Disaster.
The movie? I mean, it wasn't very good.
That's not what your review said, but we'll come back to that. Tell me where you got the movie from.
Movie night with a, a K, not an N, not night like nighttime, but
Who contacted you? Who told you to review that film?
no one. I just did it because it looked obscure. I didn't even like the movie. I shouldn't have given such a high score, but reviewing obscure films makes you look smart. And I thought if I looked smart, I would get listeners. My podcast would take off and I could move out of my parents' basement and maybe even go to college and get a film degree like I've always wanted to. I swear. I swear, I swear, I swear.
Okay, the kid doesn't know shit. I'm ending the session.
Kid doesn't know shit. The kid don't know shit. Okay, so can I now get in here? Oh yeah, because he attacked us first. Oh yeah! And now we go uppies. Baby uppies.
He tore the security door into the Bright Falls AWE site wide open. He was so ugly. Like, wow, I got a good look at him, and Christ, he does not look like he used to. The hiss must have messed him up or something. He looks like a bar rag that's been twisted by the world's strongest man. Or a monster from some 80s horror movie. You know, back when it was all practical effects? Ugh, nasty.
Real
Did you say
professional,
something?
Langston.
Remember, I can't hear you. Never mind, just go after Hartman. Ah, so disgusting.
Yeah, you really are empathetic, and you really know how to connect with those objects, don't you? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Really does.
I've written, rewritten,
darkness wants to hide the past to make me... I've written and rewritten, deconstructed, reconstructed, experimented with different voices, changed the style, changed myself, forgotten the language, relearned the language. Have I been here before? Gone down this path before? The darkness wants to hide the past to make me lose my way. You must know where you've been to know where you're going. I trust what I read on these pages. I wrote them for a reason. My notes to myself. The only way to make progress, recap, then write more. The style then. Lose the fat. Make it clear. Ugly. Functional. Present. Be blunt. Only the brutal truth. Cut through the reality, tear it apart, rewrite it. Be clever, make them do the work. Form the image in their minds. They make it, you just imply. Incept. They're drawn to the mystery, obsessed. You set it up, they put it together. Their interpretation, and there's only one because you give them no choice. And they believe in it. Because it's theirs now.
Yeah, right.
My way. I trust what I read on these pages. I wrote them for a reason. Cut through the reality, tear it apart, and rewrite it. They are drawn to the mystery.
Let's go. He's gonna attack the elevator. Yes, he is.
Let's go take care of it.
Love it. Love it. Wait, collectibles. Are there collectibles here? Collectibles. Collectibles. A shieldful plate. None. Sad. I should have brought the light. Just in case. But I didn't, and I don't need it, so that's good, I suppose. No collectibles here. Aw, they're being so stingy, and I'm so close.
Thank you for meeting with us again, Dr. Hartman.
It's my pleasure, gentlemen. I hope the information I've provided thus far has been of some small use.
It's been invaluable, Doctor. Really, we have a much clearer picture of this event, thanks to your accounts.
Well, I do consider myself a keen observer.
We did have one question, though. You mentioned in an earlier conversation that your patients displayed, and I'm paraphrasing here, unnatural abilities that you in fact encouraged during their time in your lodge. It'd be very helpful if you could fill us in on the details there.
Of course. Like yourselves, I work to understand and even bend the rules of our earthly paradigm. My patient's well-being was paramount, of course, but I would hardly be a man of science if I did not reach out at the underlying truth. As I stated in my written proposal, I believe working alongside your organization could be greatly beneficial to both parties. Sharing notes, as they say.
Thank you, Doctor. That's all we need to hear. Remy?
Dr. Emil Hartman, you have been found in breach of codes 4, 8, and 74 of the Federal Bureau of Control Criminal Offenses.
What? You can't do this? I am a well-connected man. You're making a dire mistake, my friend.
You will be detained until further notice, and all personal
Detained?
property will be confiscated,
including the Cauldron Lake Lodge. That's preposterous. You can't just seize my property. I'm a United States citizen. I have rights. That lodge is my life's work. I'm offering you years of research.
Get him out of here.
You're making a mistake. You have to listen to me. You have to listen.
Oh. We're going through the motel first? Alan?
I've forgotten again. I've had a plan. I know it. I've forgotten.
Epilepsy warning.
He's coming. I've got to get out of here. Dive deep.
Whatever is going on with Wake, he clearly needs some help.
Yeah. They're giving him a light. Burning away some of the dark. I would have hoped it would play an actual video of Darling. Oh, sad. Nope. No video of Darling. Little bit sad, yes, little bit. Is there more? No, it's now all just been
Going mad.
cleansed.
Wake had to escape, right?
There we go. Wake writes a
The
beginning.
story needed many beginnings, many springs, streams that turned into a river, a flood, and then an ocean. This was one. Wake used the materials he had, the connections he had, the people, the places. Wake put them in to make it true. His wife, the psychiatrist, his city. These connections, like magnets, move things. Alice was a conduit. She'd been in the dark place. The thing that had been Hartman sensed her near, sensed Wake through her. Went berserk, broke loose. Wake made sure Alice was already gone by then. Safe. The more springs, the more the story became real. The more people believed. Cause and effect. It was extremely delicate and hard work. It had to go through the path of least resistance where success was most likely. Where there was a connection already. Wake felt the pressure grow in his head. Going mad. Wake had to escape. Right. His escape. He was already out. He wanted to make it true. Wake needed a hero. A hero needed a crisis. For the part in the story about the government agency, Wake needed something special, something to convey an alien force mimicking human intelligence. Something that can't be translated. Translated Wake channeled Burroughs and Bowie. He cut up sentences and words. Orange peel. You are home. Insane. He put them in a shoebox. He pulled out the words. Wake created a Dadaist poem. He'd try anything once. Or had he tried this before?
Wake, my man!
Escape. Wake needed a hero. A hero needed a crisis. For the part in the story about the government agency Wake needed...
Get the power on. Oh dear.
Another replica. Like the one they made for Ordinary. I wonder what happened.
We did it. Alice Wake. After reaching out to the Bureau, Alice Wake was brought into the oldest house for an interview on somewhere 2017. See file for the full transcript. The interview conducted by Agent Sean Dempsey revealed that Mrs. Wake had recurred nightly visitations from her missing ex-husband in her New York apartment. Mr. Wake appears out of nowhere and rushes at her down a corridor. According to her impression, he appears crazy and horrifying, clearly coming at her with violent intent. Mrs. Wake believes that he is haunting her, insisting he is not Alan but a fucking monster in his body. Mrs. Wake has not been sleeping out of the fear of these visits. Her attempts to keep the lights on through the night result in the relevant hallway's light bulb breaking every night, possibly indicating involvement of the shade. Further investigation required. We propose installing monitoring equipment in the apartment. Copies of supply request form L501-4 have been sent to Mr. Kirkland and administration for approval.
And here.
All right.
Send a ranger to my location.
Oh dear. Oh dearie dear. Oh, there's more reading. Bright Falls, AWE 10. On the day of the flooding, the rock band Old Gods of Asgard was rehearsing in a field outside of the Anderson farm, the homestead of the band members Odin and Thor Anderson. Both admitted to being in a heavy state of inebriation at the time, having spent days drinking their homebrewed moonshine while celebrating Deerfest. After the townspeople were evacuated from the flooded field, Sheriff Breaker was asked by Freya Anderson, daughter of Thor Anderson, to check on her father and uncle. Breaker drove to the Anderson farm and found the band members alive but in need of medical aid. Thor Anderson had been struck by lightning and Odin Anderson had cut out his own right eye, a possible reference to Norse deities Odin and Thor. They claimed they had fought and valiantly defeated a dark army of the Scratching Hag, rising from Cauldron Lake, CAWE something of 1970, related to the suspected shade at Divers Isle. While impossible to verify, these events are relevant to the recurring AW at Bright Falls and the Cauldron Lake event. Odin and Thor Anderson have been listed as persons of interest in 1976.
Make way for the director.
Ranger. More collectibles. Bright Falls, AWE 10. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation occurred at Cauldron Lake, Washington. The citizens of Bright Falls had gathered in the town's southwestern fields for the annual festival known as Deerfest. Eyewitnesses all claimed that the day had been sunny, confirmed by reviews of the area's weather reports. But then, with no warning, a thunderstorm appeared in the direction of the Anderson farm, and the tornado rose from Cauldron Lake. The torrential rain that followed caused a flash flood. It was as if the day had turned to night. Testimony from someone. Frank Breaker, the sheriff of Bright Falls, formerly a bureau agent. Oh. See employee file something. Managed to guide the crowd to safety as the festival grounds were destroyed by the flood. The festival was cancelled, ending one day early. Lack of official bureau presence on the scene makes this event difficult to report as a confirmed AWE, though the similarity to other known events in the Bright Falls area lent credence to the accounts of the townspeople. So Breaker was a former bureau agent. That's cool. I never linked that. I love that. have another container thingy, please? I need it. Ouchie. Something up there. You can say that for sure. And we have our cats protesting again. My cats protest poop when they haven't been fed on their time. Then they just start pooping as annoyingly as possible. Send me a ranger.
At my location.
Let's do this.
Yeah. Nothing came out. What? When did nothing come out? That's kind of rude. Okay, we have 3 on the board. I need a 4th power unit. From somewhere. From here, maybe? No. It's just a collectible. Also doesn't give stuff. Why am I not getting stuff, huh? Mean. Also, I'm not seeing it. Where? I'm supposed to turn on buttons. Oh, there we are. All right. Got it. Recharge, please. Thank you. That should be all 4 of them. So now what? Ah. Turn! It's on.
Now it's mine.
Can we now actually attack him? I don't know what happened there. I don't agree. Je ne parle pas, je crie, hein? Don't think so, buddy. Now give me all those health points you dropped so nicely. Nope. Ow. Give me more of those health points, please. Yeah. Right, that worked. Shit! Nope! 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 Leave me alone. Just me. Oh, hello. Another.
Notes of Dr. Emil I am continuing my work again since certain generous offers the conversation. Do not value collaboration at all. So I believe now that it was for the best. Disappointing nonetheless. Now, like Tom before him, Wake has disappeared and called him Lake. And this is where my work turns hypothetical. Since he was lost to the lake, Thomas Zane has been observed by various townspeople. This indicates to me that the individuals within the lake are not entirely gone. I anticipate Wake will similarly return. I may harbor some resentment for the man. His raw talent and determination are undeniable. From this, I have concluded that the lake and the dark lakes within it are not as removed from this world as I previously thought. Given my acute awareness of what awaits within, my meticulous preparations, and my considerable education, I believe myself much more prepared than either Tom or Wake. I should be able to cross into that dark realm with a chance to return as they do. All that remains is the dive itself. It frightens me, I admit, but such is the burden of the truth seeker. Take my plunge into the dark tomorrow, with only the light of knowledge to guide me. It's time for a break. Until I return.
Okay. No. Oh God. Now I need to go somewhere else to recharge my lights? Oh no. Oh no. I don't like this. I'm gonna have to do this fights again. I don't want it. Give me my power back, please. Thank you. Ugh, that was to be expected. I wonder to how far it saves, or do I have to do the whole fight again? A little too late. No, 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 no! Oh, shit. Headache worthy. No, no, come on. What the hell? Thank you so much. Grip needs to change to shatter. Because I need extra damage against enemy armor. Ah, no! A little bit more help, please. It was? Stretched how? Oh, that's annoying. That is so annoying. That's good against armor, huh? So Reddit's going, if you're not throwing stuff at bosses whenever you can, you're playing the game wrong. Okay, rude. Raw. 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 Oh, there's more. Wake photograph. Ooh. Oh, that's a picture. Damn, son. Just me. Mention of evidence. A photograph of Alan Wake captured by Alice Wake during the event in her home. Alice Wake, former wife of Alan Wake, CAWE 35 wrote. Details has recently been visited at night by her ex-husband, or entity resembling him. Being a professional photographer, Mrs. Wake positioned cameras with motion sensors around the corridor he appears in and managed to capture an image of Mr. Wake on film. During an interview with Mrs. Wake, she mentioned that her favorite camera was lost in 2010 during AWE 35. No match has been found among the confiscated evidence from AWE 35. It's been filed as a potential altered item, and research staff stationed at Bright Falls are being contacted to check if they have any knowledge of such item. No, you're gonna kill me again. And I'm sorry, I'm being a little bit annoyed by my kids. Guess they pooped. I have to cover it. Covering it was the least you could have done, cats. Damn. With all the digging they do, and then they still just don't. It's mean. I tell you. Ah, because I died, I don't have enough source now? Yeah.
It's my pleasure.
That's as close as I don't want to see him. My guy. Right, I kind of did that myself. I know that. But I just wanted to see if that would work. Should I equip spin, maybe? The last boss. I mean, come on. Probably. I'm assuming. Why does that attack still work, huh? leave me alone. I would love to be left alone, please.
These are the notes of Dr. Emil Hartley. I am continuing my work alone again since certain parties were too blind to recognize a golden opportunity. Despite my generous offers, the conversations came to naught. Some people simply do not care.
Why? Huh? Okay, that's better. Fuck you, dude. Man. Come on. Yeah. What the deuce? Yeah, and I can't do anything with that because I don't have any energy. And now I'm gonna die because I don't have shields! Oh. Gives me a little bit more respite. Or, you know, not. Darkness, whoa. Fuck off, dude. Ah! This is an annoyingly busy boss fight. Annoyingly busy. Alternate between the fully charged service blast weapon blasts. Not enough stuff. But yeah, I have all this on full. Except that, but I can't do anything about that now. I should be able to do it. I do need, like... Surge is not going to help me here. I don't know if spin is going to help me, but... Headshots with spin. Pfft. Rate of fire. Okay, so is there maybe a personal mod? The launch energy cost lower is good. Ammo recovery. Shield strength. Evade energy cost. I don't know. Launch speed on launch kills. Can you stop? Thank you. I forgot to bring the ranger again. See, that works then. Works less. Oh, I'm almost at 3 hours already. Damn, this boss is taking forever. Okay, hold on, wait. There was... The summons... is here, right? Yeah.
Send a ranger out. Director's orders.
We're in this together.
Yes, we are, I hope. into the trap of not having any launch energies. Oh no! Recharge me, please. I need it. I did it.
Won't be a problem anymore, Langston. But investigations need someone to run it. Interested?
I've seen what happens to sector heads, ma'am. No.
Thank God. That's the last person I wanted to promote.
Ma'am, I'm getting something on my terminal here, an AWE alert from Bright Falls, Washington. But it might be a glitch. The date's all wrong, a couple of years in the future. And we're in lockdown. There shouldn't be any incoming signals.
Maybe it was active before we went into lockdown? Are there agents on site?
Let me check. Agent Estevez is the field agent in charge of monitoring the site, so she should be there to let us know if the situation has been through any major changes recently.
Things set in motion. If the alarm's true, then so is the reason for the alarm. The effect must follow the cause. It's happening again. A return. You have been warned.
There we are. All right. So, the key is to interrupt his charging attack so that he doesn't turn off the lights. When you do that, he becomes substantially weaker. That's good. I did not know that. There's no way to figure that out if you don't persevere. So, the best thing to do is use your weapon, and when he tries to turn the lights off by talking, because he'll talk, he's a very talky talker, then it turns off. Then you attack him with all your charges, use the ones where you charge up more attacks at once, and bingo bango, you run it. Ah, so they recreated the actual launch. Yeah, I mean, I already figured that, and she already said it, but still. I thought they transported the entire launch, that's why. But there you have it. We have now completed everything I wanted to complete before starting Alan Wake 2. As I said before, Control is a game...
Kinda looks like Dylan's cell. I wonder if they treated him as badly.
It's a good question. Alright, but I should be able to upgrade. I'm missing a little bit. Dang it. Alright, do I have a quick mission that I can do still? Old friends, mold removal, nourish the plants. Fast travel. We still need to do that in the AWE loading bay. Alright, let's do that for a quick buck. Let's get ourselves a little lights. And then shine a light on some plants. Or, you know, so this is the place, right? Okay. So we should be finding plants. There's a plant there, but we need a light. Let me shine a light. Hey, I wanted more points. I'm getting them. Do I want to know what that was? Hello? Oh, hi. Yay! We did it. Alright, plants. Let's find us some plants to shed a light on. 1. The plant whisperers is what they call us. 2. Is there another one down here, maybe somewhere? Plenty. Oh, plenty. I'm here to help you, drown you in lights by your request. You like light, don't you, plant? Oh, plant. Please don't be too hidden. It's gonna be sucky. Come on. Plant? She's plant? Did it? No. I thought it was a plant, okay. Plant, 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 plant. Plant in the corner? No, no plant in the corner. Plant in this corner. Plant in one of these corners? No. Where is plant, huh? All I want to do is find third plant, okay? When I find plant, job's done. There we are, plant. Hi. You want light. Accept my light.
Here's some sunshine to brighten your day.
Yay.
How does that work? And that's the last one. I should appoint someone to take care of these guys. Supervisor of Houseplant Well-Being.
That's a job I'd apply for. I want to be a supervisor of Houseplant Well-Being. I love that. Astral constructs. That's no upgraded. And that was an achievement. Alright. Alright. So, as mentioned before, I still need to do some stuff. But we have done everything that we wanted to do. We are now ready to start Alan Wake 2. We did it. I have finished Alan Wake 1. I've finished all the DLC from Alan Wake 1. I've played Control and all the DLCs that are relevant. We have discovered a lot that changes our perspective of what happened in Alan Wake 1. And yeah, as far as we know, we can now just get into Alan Wake 2. And that is the next thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to be playing Control in the background for a little bit because I do want to 100% this. Because this is ridiculously easy to 100%. There's not a lot extra to do. I might dedicate just an entire extra session to it because there's some side quests in the base game that are pretty fun if I remember. We're going to chase a rubber ducky and a flamingo. And they're going to be sentient and awesome. So yeah, but tomorrow, finally, will indicate our first start into Alan Wake 2. So yeah, that's Control. Beaten to the point that we wanted it. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. Took us a little bit longer. We're now at 3 hours. 3 hours exactly. Damn. Alright. I'm gonna try my hand at doing a little video montaging. I've been meaning to upload a lot more from Alan Wake and Control. I haven't done that yet. We are now in week 5, I think. But yeah, I haven't really gotten around to it. But I'm going to. And I'm hoping to make shorter videos so that a lot of my flailing about is edited out. Unless it's funny. Maybe I'll just keep that. But yeah, I'll do that. And then after that, we'll see what we do. I might play some Battlefield 6 in between. Although I do have to consider that it's now... The thing is, this is something my girlfriend mentioned. I don't want to be associated with anything that's Trump. Electronic Arts is now co-owned by Jared Kushner, if I understood it correctly. Or by his son, and that's even worse. Do I really want to contribute to giving money to Trump and his family? I don't think so. Something to consider. Anyway, voting day in the Netherlands has been on the way today. The exit poll should have been out. Let's do a little peekaroo. Wow. What happened? Opkomst voor zover bekend iets lager dan bij vorige keer. So the amount of people that actually voted was lower than last time. And the last time was insanely low already. That pisses me off a little bit. Alright, but in bigger cities like Amsterdam, the actual attendance was higher than it was in 2023. Right. I should have been stopping. I'm just fascinated. I am very happy that the exit polls are reporting right now that the biggest party is not the equivalent of Trump's or Boris Johnson's, our party of freedom, but it is one of the more traditional political parties. They are right-leaning, but they are progressive, and that makes me a little bit happy, I have to say, because it has been awful politically the past few years. And this just shows that people are making more sensible choices. It can go right in the world. If it can go right here, it can go right anywhere. And on that positive note, I want to leave you. And I will see you